All right, let's talk about something huge, blood pressure. But what if the solution wasn't some complicated medical plan, but something, well, delicious? Today, we are diving into the DASH diet, specifically how to make it work beautifully in an Indian kitchen. We're talking about taking control of your health one amazing meal at a time.
Seriously, think about it for a second. High blood pressure, it's a big deal, and we're always looking for some complex answer, right? But what if the key to managing it is already sitting in your kitchen? Yeah, I'm talking about the dals, the sabzis, the fruits you already know and love. That's the powerful idea we're going to unpack right now.
Okay, let's get one thing straight right off the bat. When you hear the word diet, you probably think of restriction, right? Things you can't eat. Well, forget that. The DASH diet is different. It's a dietary approach. The whole idea is about adding more of the good stuff, about being smart with your choices. It's a total mindset shift.
So what does DASH even mean? It stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. And look, this isn't some trendy diet of the week. Nope, this is backed by serious science. It's a proven way to get that blood pressure down. And the whole thing, the entire strategy, it really boils down to balancing just two key nutrients. Let's start with the one we need to watch out for.
Okay, let's talk numbers. This is where it gets real. Your ideal daily sodium limit? Under 1,500 milligrams. Now, to give you some context, just one single teaspoon of salt has about 2,300 milligrams. Whoa. So your entire day's target is less than a single teaspoon of salt from everything you eat. It really makes you think about all that hidden salt in processed foods, doesn't it?
But okay, that's what we're cutting back on. What are we adding? Well, here's our hero, potassium. Your goal here is a big one, 4,700 milligrams a day. Now, why so much? Think of potassium as the anti-sodium. It literally helps your body get rid of extra sodium, and it helps your blood vessels just relax. So it's a simple game plan, really. Get one number down and get this other one way, way up.
And that leads us perfectly to the core principles. I like to think of it as a simple two-part mission. Part one, the sodium swap out. We're going to find those sneaky high-sodium foods and trade them out. In part two, the potassium power-up. This is the fun part, where we load our plates with all this amazing potassium-rich food.
And here it is, the great exchange, laid out right in front of us. On the eat less side, yeah, you see the usual suspects, the salt shaker, papada, our beloved achar, all those packaged snacks. But now look at the eat more side. We're talking spinach, potatoes, bananas, rajma. These are foods we already eat, things that are already in our kitchens. See, it's not about completely changing your diet. It's about shifting the balance on your thali.
Okay, so how do we actually pull this off? Here are some super practical tactics. First, and this is a big one, put that salt shaker away. No more adding salt after the food is cooked. Instead, get creative with flavor. The squeeze of lemon, some amchur, fresh garlic, roasted jeera, they add so much punch. Next, you've got to become a label detective when you shop. Flick that package over and aim for things with less than 140 milligrams of sodium per serving. And the simplest rule of all, fresh is almost always best.
Now for the fun part, powering up on potassium. And check this out, you won't believe how easy it can be. One single potato, just one, has almost 1,000 milligrams. That's more than a fifth of your entire daily goal, right there. A cup of cooked palak, or spinach, is right up there too. See? Hitting that big 4,700 milligram number isn't some impossible task. It's totally doable with the foods you're probably already buying.
All right, so we've got the theory down. We know what to cut back on and what to load up on. But what does this actually look like on a plate? Let's walk through a full day, meal by meal.
The structure itself is pretty simple, and more importantly, it's sustainable. We're looking at 3 meals and 2 snacks. And there's a reason for that. It keeps your energy levels stable all day long. You know, it prevents those crashes that make you crave a bag of salty chips.
Okay, let's dive into this sample plan. For breakfast, you could start with some oats and a banana. Boom, potassium boost right away. Lunch could be something like millet rotis with moong dal and a big helping of spinach sabzi. And see that little tip? No salt added at the table. Then for a mid-afternoon snack, a cool glass of salt-free buttermilk. For dinner, maybe some brown rice with grilled fish or paneer and a beautiful potato and beetroot salad. I mean, come on, does that sound like boring diet food to you? No way! It's delicious, it's filling, and it's so, so good for you.
And hey, one quick but super important reminder. While we're focusing on all this amazing food, we can't forget its sidekick, water. Staying hydrated is absolutely key. It helps your kidneys do their job of flushing out that extra sodium. So keep a water bottle with you and aim for about 2 to 3 liters every day.
Look, doing this for one day is great, but the real, life-changing results, they come when this becomes a habit. So the big question is, how do we make this stick? Let's talk about a simple weekly action plan.
Here are a few things you can do every week. First, when you're at the grocery store, try to shop the perimeter. That's where all the fresh stuff lives, the veggies, the fruits. Second, meal prep is your best friend. Cook up a big batch of dal or some subsies without salt. That way, you've always got a healthy option ready. Third, track your blood pressure. Seriously, when you see those numbers coming down, it's the best motivation. And finally, get moving. Just a 30-minute walk every day makes a huge difference.
You know, when you boil it all down, it comes to this one simple truth. This isn't about some complicated plan that a doctor hands you. This is about you. The power to manage your blood pressure, to really change your health, is literally on your plate. It's in the choices you make every single day.
So, as we finish up, I want to leave you with a question. Don't get overwhelmed by trying to change everything at once. Just think of one small thing. Just one. Maybe today you'll swap that packet of chips for a banana. Or maybe tonight at dinner you'll just not reach for the salt shaker. What's the one tiny change you can make starting right now?